Everybody, I am at a different campground editing this video, and I realized I did not take a lot of clips of the weekend. I must have just really enjoyed myself. So the first half is just some clips of my weekend, and then the last half, if you're interested, is a more in-depth review of what I think of the park. So if you want a more detailed review, go ahead and fast forward to the end. If you want to see all the stuff that we did together as a family, watch the whole thing. When we first arrived to the campsite, it was absolutely downpouring, and I had to hurry up really fast and get this tarp up because it turns out this tent is not very waterproof. I made it work. It doesn't look the best, and I'm sure many of you could do it so much better. But keep in mind, again, it was downpouring, and it really did get the job done, so I'm satisfied with it. And then they're down here. Oh, he got it.
Oh.
I believe in you.
Oh, knock yourself off. One more. We got one.
Fork.
Got some heat?
No. I mean, it was flaming. We have a kayak launch point, is what this looks like to me, which I think is super awesome. Here it is. This is where you can put your kayak in, nice and easy. Well, I think I have to go in. I can't keep my tent pumped out. It keeps collapsing on those sides. It's supposed to be like 60 miles an hour wind. It's starting to hail. And I just think I've already got so much water in that corner. I think I'm just gonna have to call it quits and feel defeated in this one. So I'm gonna pack up and I guess head inside. That really sucks because I think it's just the eye of the storm right now, but I'm just taking on too much water right now. I can't tell if that is on private land or public. There's a full-size teepee back there. Full size. Cooking hot ham and cheese on the fire. One of my favorite camping meals.
All right, you guys are the only ones left.
Okay, but
she matched.
She matched,
Yeah. Sorry.
So this is on the south side of the park called Eagle View Campground. And they have, looks like 6 little cabins. Now they're not open right now because of COVID, but they look really kind of cute and little. I'm kind of curious what they look like inside. They all have a fire pit. Oh, they look brand new. They're not even finished. They're not even finished. That's awesome. So the cabin is a ton of tent sites, and then below the cabins is also a ton more tent sites, which is super awesome. And then there's a fishing, like, I'm gonna call it a ramp there. There's one there. There's the camping area for RV hookup. And the shower houses are right there, which is quite a ways from the tent sites, but also quite a ways from the camper spots. So I guess it is what it is. I wish there was, oh, there is a bathroom. There's a bathroom way over there too. Looks like a vault pit. Some of the campsites actually come clear up to the water. Well, not up to the water, but pretty dang close. I came over here to see if the shower house was open because it looks pretty new. I wanted to see what it looked like on the inside, but it is closed due to COVID. Anyways, I wanted to give some thoughts about the park, like I do in all of my videos. So this park, I haven't been here in 9 years, literally 9 years. Looks like they've expanded, added some spots. This park is fantastic. My dad really liked it. It has a huge lake, but a very popular lake. On Saturday, there was 56 boats in the water at one time. So it's very full. There was, there was groups of kayaks everywhere. So very busy water. The camping pads are very level and even. The tent sites are very nice. There are no trees. Well, there are trees, but very young trees, not enough to provide you with any shade. So when it gets to July and August and it is 100 degrees during the day and your camper has to work very hard, that's something to think about. From the spot we were at, it was not a 50 amp. I'm not 100% sure if there are other 50 amps. I know if you need a 50 amp and it's 100 degrees out and there's no trees, you have a problem. So that's something to keep in mind. Secondly, there's one playground on the very end of the loop towards the south side, and there is not one on the east side. The east side is where the boat drop is. There's lots of fishing pads that go out into the water. There is tons of tent sites, and there are quite a few reservable camper sites. I would say this is a campground that's going to be full every single weekend. I wouldn't expect to walk up. It's very close to Omaha or Lincoln, so a lot of people from Omaha and Lincoln are coming here, and I think that's great. But for those of us who are not in Omaha and Lincoln, we understand that if you camp closer to Omaha and Lincoln, the fuller it gets. I do think this is a fantastic spot for group camping. Pretty much everyone here was here with a group of campers, and it looked like a lot of fun. There's a lot of space to back in your campers. There's a lot of space for activities at your campsite. Some have more than others. There's not a lot of other special features. The dump site is on the complete opposite side of the lake, so you'll have to go back out on the highway, go around to the other entrance. As in 2020, they started their own park sticker for this place, which is not mandatory for all NRDs, just this one. I believe it was $20, and then I think a duplicate was like $12. So that's something to keep in mind, just another park sticker to pay for. So yeah, there is a little bit of extra cost with that, but if you plan to come here a lot, it may be beneficial to you. Overall, it was a nice park. Everyone was really nice. It seems kind of like a party, kind of conversation campground. Everyone was super awesome. When we pulled here on the first day, we needed some help, and there was lots of people willing to help us. So we had a really good experience here. But again, the trees kind of suck in July and August, and especially the bigger camper you have. And that super sucks for tenters because there is no shade for any tenters. But I think I said my piece. I can't speak for how the fishing was, but they have all types of species: bass, crappie, pike, bluegill. They have all sorts of species. And clearly, if there was 57 boats in the water on Saturday, it's a good place to fish. So definitely check it out. The highway is right there, which usually I'm not a fan of. I hate camping next to highways, specifically because I am a tent camper. But I really did not hear a lot of the tent traffic at night. It was mostly just during the day. And so I wouldn't complain about it. It's pretty minimal. I've definitely stayed at worse. So that is my 2 cents on Wanahoo Recreation Area.